In this composer tutorial, I'm going to show you a demonstration of the single icon JScroll hidden dock. We're going to position our icon at the bottom, and we're going to use 6 buttons. First thing we will do is go to New Documents. We're going to call this the single icon JScroll tutorial. I have a bold 9700 series open with a 480/360 screen. We will use transparent. Click OK. First thing I'm going to do is go into layers. I'm going to right click and rename this to buttons. And then I'm going to use our theme button and create 6 buttons. We'll place these real quick on the screen, always using the device application order. We have our 6 buttons. Now the key that we're going to emphasize here is the X and Y axis up here at the top in Composer. To center our first button, we will use 200 on the X, and we will use 280. Now you can center this button, position this button however you want, adjusting these numbers to work with whatever image you may be having on your home screen. What I'm going to do in this tutorial is we're going to change and increase the x-axis by 280 with each icon. The y-axis will remain at 280. So the second button we will increase to 480, leaving the Y at 280. The third button will be 760 by 280. The fourth button will be 1040 by 280. Fifth button will be 1320 by 280. And the sixth button will be 1600 by 280. Now if we scroll across, you will see that all the buttons are positioned, 5 of them being off screen. That will take care of this layer. What I will do now is go to Layer, New, and we will right click and rename this to Rex. We will click, hold, and drag to the below the buttons layer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to create 2 rectangle buttons. So using the rectangle tool, we will start in the upper left corner, drag down, create that, go to transformation arrow, click on it, go over into inspector, and on the right hand side go to the transform button. We will go down to opacity. It is set at 100. We will drag that to 0, go back onto the screen and right click, and we will convert to a button. Now we can go up into here and get this precise and go to 0 on our X, 0 on our Y, and change our dimensions to 480 by 360. We will also go in and right click, and we will rename this first rectangle button to Show Apps. Make sure that you capitalize Show and capitalize Apps, and it is all one word. Now we will create our second button following the same procedure we used in the first one. Go back to the transformation arrow. Transform section is already up. Go down to opacity. Reduce that down to 0 once again. Right click on the screen and convert to a button. Click on that button, go up here and change your dimensions once again to 0. 0 on your axes and 480 by 360. We will right click and rename this second rectangle button to Hide Apps. And that is everything you need to do in Composer, so we will go to File, Save As. I will go in and find my JScroll folder, and that's where I want to save this Composer file. We will then go to File, Export, SVG, click OK. There's my JScroll folder, and click Save. Click the Save button in Composer.